Right on. Great crowd, great crowd. I'm going to take y'all on a journey through the South, okay? That's where I'm from. This is where my jokes come from. First off, she touched on Florida Man. Well, they have their own Olympics, or they call them the Florida Man Games, which is pretty cool because I can only think of their opening ceremony beginning with a bunch of mud, like a bunch of mud wrestling, and it's wrestling down there. If you're going to mispronounce it, you got to do it right. Mud wrestling. They're down there trying. That's how they figure out the lineup of which county is the dirtiest and goes first. Yeah, and like I'm assuming like they got a few events that goes on there, like chair throwing contest, who can shoo off someone off your front porch the best. Of course, I'm pretty sure, I'm from Tennessee, I know I can place in that event, so I'm kind of ashamed about it. I ain't trying to get the gold, but I definitely am going to get the bronze. Get off my porch! Don't make me break out the folding chair. Now they end it with the gator wrestling, or depending on the day, the evading the arrest obstacle course, which is funny as hell because I used to do that in my free time back home. Just jumping over baseball park fences and shit. Just, what are those guys doing? Well, they're pretending to run from the police so we ain't got to later. Or they were really good at it later. I was really good at it. They only caught me once. Didn't know that guy was on the track team. Whoops. Should have stopped. But that and other reasons is probably the reason we don't have aliens that come and see us. They look at Earth the same reason I look at the South. Whoa, ooh, that place is dirty. I ain't going there. You know, sometimes when life kicks you and, you know, gives you some bad times, or when life gives you lemons, you gotta make lemonade. Now, when life kind of kicks you in the nuts, or throws a tornado your way, you gotta relive life, make your way through it, and live life like a trailer after it. Just turn it back on inside, adjust your pictures, and move on down the road, a little less windy. Have you ever been with somebody you shouldn't have been with? You get that joke. I'm gonna be a little all over the place like a leash kid at a theme park. Because I was a leash kid at a theme park. Made my parents look like they couldn't quite control that pit bull they got. Give me your boy. God damn it. Quit pulling on the leash. You shouldn't have put me on the leash. You know I was on the spectrum. They told you that at the hospital. Of course, it didn't help. My daddy dropped me the day I was born. I blame him. Or the driveway. I'm not really sure. It's whichever. He tried going baby taco, and the baby taco didn't work. He didn't know how to eat. Oh, there goes all the food. Now, to end this trip of the South, we're going to finally go to my favorite restaurant, Waffle House. Yeah. I used to work at a Waffle House. So we're going to get some of that chair throwing videos from the employees' side. One, orientation will set you up to diffuse any kind of hostile situation. They never close. Most of the time when you show up there, you're on the third shift of whatever waitress or waiter you get. So he's probably not on the, you know, he's not in the mood to have any kind of shit just given to him. Okay, it's Waffle House at 2 in the morning. You sit down and you get what you get. Unless it's 3 in the afternoon, and why are you at Waffle House at 3 in the afternoon? Slow down on your drinking. And it's like, I know you have a problem. Now, getting their little language there, the pull mark drop system, that is where they get their meats, and the cook and figure out how to set up his plate for whatever you've ordered. And it makes a good show for the people that are in the room. It's all like, pull 3 bacon, mark, triple egg plate, drop 3 hash browns. Why 3 hash browns? I'm a fat ass and I love it. Yeah. Extra scattered, smothered, and covered. Yeah, that is all over the place. So they get crispier, and then they smother it in gravy and cover it in cheese. In case you didn't want a heart attack later, you get one now. Yeah. And my favorite day at Waffle House was the day I got to kick somebody out. They come in, I'm about to set them up. I'm like this close to them, and they're like, "You don't want to serve us yet?" I'm right here. You know what? Not anymore. Y'all can get out. So he started saying something and whatnot. It really wasn't the whole group. It was mostly just that one guy. And he wanted my manager's number. I was like, "It's on the door." The next day I got a handshake and a 10-cent raise. Trey, you handle your shit, you're good to go. You're almost management material. And I didn't even have to throw a chair. That's right. Don't want to, see, the thing is, you don't want to piss off the waiters or the cooks. The cooks are the worst. They have frying pans and knives. I watched another employee piss off one of my favorite cooks one day, and she beamed him with one of the small frying pans right in the back. Got him. He was limping the rest of the shift. Well, don't give your cook shit. But I'm going to finish on that. Y'all have a great night. Appreciate you.